Tip-off goes to Charlotte. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Up it forward, it's Miller and Bridges. Green is out there with ball, and it's Williams at the 5, down low. Bridges misses. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Here's McDaniels, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Conley against Ball. With the floater, he gets it in there.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Reed, launches it, hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Here's Charlotte now. It's a three-point game. Ball with it. Conley picks him up. Williams looking around. And it's Ball in the corner. Shot clock at 5. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams...
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ball against Conley. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Randall outside. Reed with a screen for Randall. Up top, Reed. Rebound by Williams.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Here's Edwards. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Conley against Ball. Doesn't go that time. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Pass to Reed. Randall against Ball. Randall no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Miller the pass to Williams. Bridges outside. Ball from long range. Sinks the triple. Ball's got 9. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to LA because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city to visit?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy them a lot.
Those are the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one day. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped a 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since since I've been covering him.
They love their kings.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Out to the wing. Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stop.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Ball against Conley. And Ball slams it in.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniels got his second bucket tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Ball. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Randall outside. Ball against Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McDaniels got 7 points. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information, to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Minnesota making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Williams is checked in.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game. But boy, the potential is limitless.
Here's Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 9 points for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
And Ball slams it in.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
Williams comes with a double team. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo is for defenders. Always so willing to draw some contact.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Conley. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
Charlotte trailing. Now Ball is coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Over Conley. Randall grabs the board.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well.
Well, Randall works so hard down low, earns him these fouls in the process.
Both free throws good from Randall. Hornets trail by 5. And here is Ball. He's got 24. Pass to Richards. Here's Man, defended by DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. They need this. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Daniels, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Timberwolves leading by 5. To the inside. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist on the night. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Pastor Randall. DiVincenzo against Ball. Shoots. It's rebounded by Charlotte. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Minnesota leading by 5. Nice shot by Gobert.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Joe Ingles is checked in for the Timberwolves. The Hornets also changing it up. Bridges comes in for Miller, and it's Micic in for Ball. Here's Richards, defended by Gobert. Bridges, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
Tell you, the ability to act quickly, to get your shot up as soon as you make the catch, that's beautifully done by Bridges.
Now here's DiVincenzo, defended by Man. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Richards, defended by Gobert. Pass to Bridges, Latrey. Now, Man. Richards with it. Bridges left side. Shoots over McDaniels. Gobert pulls it in.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's DiVincenzo. His last outing with 20 points. From deep three-point land, the putback. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota with their lead stand. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Grant Williams is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Micic in at the point guard. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also a part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound, Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
They're capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Here's Alexander Walker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Richards. Defended by Gobert. Bridges for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 10. McDaniels in the post. Working on Williams. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Mann. Ingles can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Mann finds Richards. Back to Mann. Charlotte moving it around. Richards passes to Mann. Good on the triple.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert with it. And here's Ingles outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Richards got 5 rebounds tonight. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jalen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right, they're all fun to watch. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Einad's checked in. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Hornets. Pass to Micic from downtown. Here's Richards. Here's the screen. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ingles dishes to Gobert. Pass to DiVincenzo. Ingles in the corner, shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now, Mann. Richards with it. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
There's the pick. Mann passes to Richards. Pass to Micic. Here's Richards. Ingles covering, and that one's good. Richards. Hey, Sean, for the past decade that you've been a major player in the NBA, it's been LeBron's league, it's been Curry's league. Who else is going to take over this league, you think, coming up around the corner?
Given the NBA Finals we just had, have to throw in Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Luka Doncic into the fold as far as faces of the NBA. But Nikola Jokic is so good. He will be one of the guys for a while. Giannis Antetokounmpo, you have to mention him as well. But ultimately, you have to also keep an eye on Victor Wembanyama, the way that Victor Wembanyama could take over the league. And already, so early, was so special. Victor Wembanyama is someone to keep an eye on.
Okay, they've just passed a note down to me, our gang here. What about Anthony Edwards at Minnesota? He's another one, right? Young American player who is really making an impact.
Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker, you have to consider those two as well. And it's special, the crop of young players that we have coming up in this league. One of them is sure to emerge as this generation's, whether you want to call it Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, there will be a face out of this crop.
And we cannot wait. Taken away by Williams. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, LaMelo Ball.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Up top, Reed. He's got 8. Oh, that was something else.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Here's Salon. Pass to Williams. Curry, wide open. No good on the triple. Minnesota leading by 6. Alexander Walker finds Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on Ball. Gobert gets the bucket. That's now 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Ball from long range. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense right on him. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Wasted no time on that one. Ball's got 27 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Reed. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reed. Driving in. DiVincenzo with it. He's against Jeffries. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Williams has a screen for Ball. Down low. Outside for Curry. And too long on the shot. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Pass to Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Minnesota making some changes. Randall's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Green against Edwards. Now here's Randall. He's guarded close from deep. And there's Edwards on the assist from Randall. Edwards got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
And now a moment to see the stats for Conley. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point. Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Naz Reid is the perfect modern big man. He can stretch you to distance. He will rebound consistently, but he can also put it on the deck and catch you off guard if you let him.
The drive-by ball. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here is McDaniels. He's got 7. Conley kicks to Edwards. Here's the teardrop. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hits it from 3-point range. Randall's got 5 points so far.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Ball. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you any time of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. ADB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Edwards kicks to Reid. Shot clock at 6. Reid with a screen on Bridges. Back to Reid. No good from outside. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against San Antonio. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Reid. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Bridges. Covered by Conley. Bridges kicks to Williams. There's Green with the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We come back right after this.
You know, right now from the...
And now, how about those first 2 quarters?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Naz Reid out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Hornets trail by 17. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Bridges dishes to Williams. Here's Ball, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Back to Conley. Williams with the block.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Bridges against Conley. Now, here's Bridges. 8 points for him, and he makes that one.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Ball against Conley. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Clock at 6. Randall finds Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit. Hornets trail by 15. Williams dishes the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Ball against Reed. Ball, the pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Pass to Reed. Randall with a screen for Reed. Trying to get something. Wow.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Michael Conley is third.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Count that one, and the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Ball. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead over Green. Edwards, no good. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's Ball. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Ball's got 40 points. Minnesota leading by 10. They double-team Conley. Pass to Reed. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Mark Williams.
Yeah, that's the motor of Naz Reid. Really impressive drawing the contact.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Conley against Ball. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. Ball's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Ball against Conley. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Ball.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Back to Randall. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Randall's got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now Ball. He's got 44. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Boy, it's been so hard to watch at times. I mean, he's missed so many of his foul shots tonight. Good to see him finally come through there.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Reed with a screen on Ball. Pass to Reed. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Williams finds Ball. Bridges outside. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 10. DiVincenzo with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Reed. Shoots over man. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Ball. Bucket off the crossover.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Randall kicks to Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Ball. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Ball against McDaniel. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Ball surveying the defense. And another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by man. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Joe Ingles comes in for McDaniels. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Inside, here's Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Well, defensively, Doris, These Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Back to Ball. Floats it up for Williams. And stolen by Randall. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Now, here's Ingles. D right on him. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Randall. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 10 points for him.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the three-point range.
Stolen away. 3-on-3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller up on top. Defended by DiVincenzo. Miller against DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Williams passes to Ball. Will it go? Williams can't hit. Minnesota leading by 18. Now, Alexander Walker. 8 points for him. Randall a screen on Ball. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Ball. Here's Randall. Connects in the foul line jumper. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Pass the Ball. Jacks up a 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Ball's got 53.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Randall down low, working on Williams. Randall no good. And here is Ball. There's the triple. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Hornets trail by 14, and on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Curry is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Trey Mann. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Micic in at the 1. 6 on the shot clock. Right wing. There's the screen. And there's another one for the Hornets. Timberwolves leading by 12. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Dillingham.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Here's Richards, defended by Alexander Walker. Micic can't hit. Micic has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Ingles. Now here's Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. Gobert down low. Defended by Richards. And the 3 ball is good. Dillingham's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Richards. Defended by Alexander Walker. Micic, the pass to Richards. Here's Micic. 5 to shoot. from outside the arc. Ingles with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 17. They get a hand on it. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Gobert, defended by Man. To the wing right side. Dillingham. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Hornets trail by 17. To the paint. Here's Richards. Rebound by Alexander Walker. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Richards passes to Curry. Back to Richards. Pass to Man. To end the cold streak, connects from three-point range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Dillingham with it. Back to DiVincenzo. There's a good screen. For 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Curry. Nobody near Williams. To the left side wing. The Hornets rebound. Pass to Micic. Back to Richards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. And here's Gobert, defended by Richards. To the inside. Gobert with a screen for Dillingham. Offensive rebound, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Over to the wing. It's Curry outside. Drills it from outside.
This is what Seth Curry is known for. When defenses don't chase him off that line, guys, he will make them pay.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Man. And when you look at Alexander Walker, Doris, so consistent from year to year.
This is a young man who knows his role, finds ways to help the team within the context of what the Stars are doing. And those are exactly the kind of role players you need in order to have a quality basketball team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Randall comes in for Joe Ingles. Edwards has come in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Conley in for Dillingham. Ball against Conley. Pass to Reid. Over Williams. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Here's Ball, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, and for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Hornets also with the sub. Bridges checks in. Wow, hammering it in!
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
Here's Ball. And, yep, another basket.
And it's 60 points again. Can't believe he's done it now 3 times.
I mean, right, 3 times. He's now tied for the third most 60-point games in a single campaign. Edwards, that's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Ball, no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
When you've got it going offensively, you keep your foot on the gas pedal. Naz Reid doing exactly that. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Edwards against Green. Now here's Reid. He's tightly guarded. Back to Edwards. Over Green. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Edwards got 26.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Timberwolves leading by 14. Randall kicks to McDaniels. Edwards against Green. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. Pass to McDaniels. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Ball dishes to Williams. Miller surveying the floor. Top of the key. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, Brandon Miller's agility is a big strength, guys. He can draw a lot of fouls when he's using that quickness.
Both free throws good for Miller. And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience, Doris, so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
Hornets trail by 12. Bridges, right side. And that one is good.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Randall outside. Launches a 3, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Conley against Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Conley against Ball. Conley the pass to Reid. Yep, that one goes in there. Reid's got 14 points now in the second half.
Just a little bit of tenacity from Naz Reid inside. Challenge the bucket, no problem.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside, Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Randall outside. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And it's Ball penetrating. That cuts the lead to single digits.
What a nice-looking drive with LaMelo. Such a hard contest because the guy can handle and he's got size.
Here's Edwards. Green with the block. Conley against Ball. Over Conley. And got it! Another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Edwards passes to Randall. And he gets the bucket. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Another one.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. With the step back. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Bridges dishes to Williams. Pass the ball. Takes a three. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And there's the call on Mark Williams. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Randle against Bridges. Randle passes to Reed. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Naz Reid understands how to play physically inside, able to get a shot off despite the foul.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
High-stakes moment, and Miles Bridges does not shy away. Go ahead, young sir.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the Hornets call time here. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
Pass to Bridges from past the arc. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And here's Miller outside. Nails the triple. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. It was a... All right, David, thank